Welcome you guys to Vlogmas day 13. I thought it would be really fun to have a little baking night together. I want to make a new recipe that I've never tried before. It is a super lemony olive oil cake. I found the recipe on Pinterest actually, but it is from Bon Appetit, the website. I will have it linked below if you want to try it as well. I have heard so many good things about olive oil cakes and I've always wanted to try one. So I hope this recipe turns out and that I like it. It's not the traditional cake type of, you know, fluffy texture that it usually like cakes are. It's more of like a cheesecake type of texture is what I've heard and what I've read from the reviews. I decided I'm going to alter the recipe a little bit and use less olive oil and more lemons so that it is not as oily and it's just like a nicer like flavor. Yeah, I'm super excited. I love cooking and I have recently gotten more into baking, so I hope you guys enjoy. Put on some fun Christmas music and let's get into it. Okay, I have most of my tools here. The only thing that I did that I didn't show you guys was preheat the oven to 350 and then zested my lemon. And I have the recipe right here that I will be referring to. I'm using the unfiltered extra virgin olive oil. Just going to pour a little bit in my 9-inch cake pan and then brush it all around the bottom and the sides. Like so. And just do it kind of like this. And then I lined the bottom with parchment paper and then just brushed that with some oil as well. Okay, now we're gonna start mixing the batter. I'm gonna add the eggs, the oil, and the sugar in here and mix it until smooth. And what I'm doing different than the recipe is I'm adding 1/4 of canola and then half of olive instead of all olive so that it's not too much of a strong olive oil taste. Looks like a lemon type of curd or something, even though there's no lemon in it yet. But anyway, I whisked it until smooth and now I'm gonna add the milk, the vanilla, and then the zest and juice of lemons. And what I'm doing differently there is I'm actually doing 4 lemons instead of 2 lemons so that it is more of a fresh lemony flavor. Now that we have the wet ingredients, now I'm going to mix the dry ingredients and then add them in. I'm doing 2 cups of flour in here along with the salt, baking powder, and baking soda. One thing I forgot to add to the wet mixture before I put the dry in is the lemon zest, so I'm probably going to do like 3/4 of it and then leave the rest for when the cake comes out of the oven. So I just read that I need to put the wet mixture into the dry mixture, so I'm transferring from the measuring cup into this bigger bowl And then I'm going to make a well in the middle and then slowly pour the wet mixture into that. Okay, this is gonna be a challenge, so wish me luck. Okay, this is pretty mixed, and it says in the recipe that some lumps are okay because I can't really get them. So we're just gonna leave it like this. And honestly, you guys, this smells like lemony vanilla goodness. I am so excited. I'm gonna pour it into the tin. Like that. And then the recipe says to sprinkle 1 tablespoon of sugar on top before you stick it in the oven. And then we're gonna stick it in the oven like that. And we're gonna set the timer for 50 minutes. It's a long time. I'll probably check it after like 30-ish. So cake's in the oven, we set our timer. All I'm gonna do is just clean up a little bit and just wait for the cake to bake. Timer just went off. I'm going to, ooh, it looks so good. It kind of doesn't look cooked at the top though, but I'm going to check and see. Yeah, that definitely does not look cooked. Yeah, that's still gooey, so we're gonna leave it for like maybe like another 5 minutes and check it again. It's been 10 minutes and I'm gonna check it again. It's a little bit more golden on the top. It kind of looks still like gooey, huh? In the middle a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh. Actually, I think it's ready.
Yeah, I think so.
You think that's clean?
Kinda.
Maybe like another minute?
Maybe.
Cause like, that's pretty clean, no?
Well, you don't want to stick. You don't want it to stick. Well, that's probably you have to clean it. But.
Okay, maybe another minute.
Another minute?
Yeah. Okay, we decided it's ready. So we're gonna take it out and put it on our wire rack over here. Looks so good. Definitely there's holes in the middle because I poked it a bunch, but we're gonna let it cool and then we will see how it unmolds. Okay, so it is still warm. We decided we're just gonna leave it in here and then just cut from here because I think we can stick this in the fridge. But we're gonna dust some powdered sugar on it. Oh, looks so good. You excited?
Kinda, yeah.
Lemon zest. I love lemon zest.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Cool. I'm so glad that this worked. I've literally never baked a cake before in my life, except from like the box. And that doesn't really count. Because it's like not from scratch, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of looks like cornbread. You
Kinda
know?
does, yeah.
sound is just so good. Oh my gosh.
Actually, really worked. It's actually really moist.
Wow, look at that. That looks so good. Yeah, we gotta split that. There's no way I'm gonna eat the whole slice. Okay, I'm sorry if it's tilted. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure if this is undercooked or if that's just the oil, but taste test. I told them this. The consistency is not really supposed to be like a cake. It's supposed to be more like a cheesecake.
Oh, okay.
Consistency. So now that makes sense.
It definitely makes sense. It's definitely a cheesecake type of feel. Mm-hmm. Like the consistency. Mm. So.
It's really good. I don't like it.
I don't like cheesecake. I don't care for it because of the consistency. Like how it's just like constant chewing and gummy, in my opinion. But it's because I don't like cheesecake.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but the flavors are great.
It's really good. I think it's really good. I like cheesecake, but there's no like cheese in this. It's like lemony. You can barely taste the olive oil, which I prefer, because it called for 1.5 cups of olive oil.
That's a lot of olive oil.
But instead I did half a cup of olive oil and half a cup of canola, or a 4th cup of canola. And then it only called for 2 lemons, but I did 4 lemons.
Maybe you should have done 3.
Really?
Just because I think it's a little bit lemony for me.
I love the lemon flavor. It's I don't know. It's
well, not just that. It's your first time.
Yeah, totally. My first time ever baking a cake, guys.
Cake from scratch.
Yeah.
You can't say I baked a cake.
I mean, is it even considered a cake though? Because it's like a cheesecake kind of thing.
No, you can't call it a cheesecake because it doesn't have cheese. You can say it's a cake, but it has the consistency of a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's so weird, but it
works. Like, it actually works. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you would have dropped it to 3 lemons, or even 2.5 lemons, I would be for sure like, oh my gosh, like, this is actually really good. Just because...
You don't like lemon?
I do like lemon, but not to the point where it makes my cheeks so...
Really? I don't feel like that.
Well, I also have a sensitive taste.
Yeah, that's
with
true.
a lot of things.
It's too sensitive over here.
Yeah, I'm very particular on some things, but it's really good though. I will say that for a person that doesn't like cheesecake, and a person that also doesn't like cake at all.
Yeah.
Like
I don't really like cake either.
Like cake, but it's really good.
This is a Greek thing.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say thank you in Greek, but thank you.
So, love that. I'm gonna eat this. Probably not the whole thing because it's late. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial / bake with me. What are you
I'm trying
doing?
to do the thing where it's like you put your arms down and then
it doesn't work. Wait. A little bit. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed Vlogmas Day 13. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see all of our more Vlogmas content coming soon. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!